Worldwide movement. Peace, love, respect. Big King Sadiq hollering at you one more again. All right. This is the day, folks. Beautiful in its own beautiful way, right? Might not have sunshine gleaming from shore to shore, but we do have beauty indeed, and I've always enjoyed a nice fall mist, right? Okay, folks. First of all, I love you. Thank you for checking me out again, right? Please help us all continue to build this movement, the worldwide movement, peace, love, respect. Let's continue to do that by like, share, subscribe. Hey man, go tell a friend, go run tell another friend, go tell another friend, go run tell that, right? Let's keep this worldwide movement building. All right. So this is a quick but important one, right? Manifestation 101, so to speak, right? All right. So I'm not going to actually. I'm trying not to actually be very repetitive because I have done videos on manifestation and specifically on the manifestation lag, right? And how the whole process of manifestation works. But I want to introduce another factor, right, in our manifestation process, which is timing, right? So, folks, as much as we feel that everything is random or accidental, there is a grand scheme about things, right? You know, on this planet, solar system, galaxy, the universe, multiverse, existence, all follows a quite beautiful and masterful scheme, right? And we only but have to observe it in order to be able to appreciate it and understand it, that it's there. And, you know, physicists, all scientists of all disciplines tend to find the more that they look, that certainly there is a quite incredible and grand design, right? All right. So the reason I say that is that we have to realize this grand design, right, that makes everything work in such beautiful synchronicity, such harmonious balance, right? And the only times where we feel we see imbalance is when we are in transition periods or when we are in periods where we really may just be a little too close. Our perspective is too close to the scenario in order for us to really appreciate the balance that is being created. All right, so with manifesting, we have to understand, folks, as we manifest, there is a certain adherence to timing that must take place because it's only logical. Think about it. There are billions of us, right? We do not all have the same agenda at the same time. We do not all have the same likes, wants, needs at the same time, right? So we will likely be all attempting to manifest a myriad of different things, right? And when you talk about the numbers again, that we are actually close to 8 billion people on this planet now, 8 billion people trying to manifest, you know, maybe 6, 7 billion different things is is what many would term as chaos, right? If we all just could snap our fingers and literally get exactly what we wanted, and manifest in that manner, that would be chaotic. That would be likely impossible, because many things would directly contradict, right? Somebody might want it to rain, somebody might want it to not rain. So the point is, that doesn't work, right? What does work is when we sort of submit our request, right? Or we put our energetic intention out into the quantum field. The response is a manifestation of that intention. However, logically, we should realize that it does have to fit into the grand scheme and adhere to some sense of timing, right? So, folks, when you're manifesting, please, let's be spiritually mature and realize that we have to fit into the grand scheme of things, right? Now, we have direct input on the grand scheme, which is where our ability to manifest does come into play. And we need to realize that, right? That's something that for most of us is very new. We pretty much thought life existence just happens, and, we just react and react to the punches, so to speak. But in reality, you have great input, right, on day-to-day existence. But it's not just snap your fingers and get whatever you want. Again, that would be chaotic, right? It is putting your intention. You first of all need to know what you want. Many of us think we know what we want, right? And we are influenced or skewed by outside factors, right? Or even having a lack of internal vision, right? Or internal that insight that we need in order to be clear about who we are, what our purpose is, right, individually in this lifetime, and what we need to manifest that, right? That's where our manifestation comes in most prudently and most profoundly, because spiritually, you know what you need to complete your mission here, right? So in order for you to manifest the things that will likely have the most energetic force when you begin to manifest them, right? The things that from your spirit within to externally, you are constantly projecting that consciously, or most of the time subconsciously, because spiritually you know it, even if you don't comprehend it in a physical or corporeal sense. The things that we need to become our best selves are all there for us and available for us. And we merely need to project out to the field what we need to proceed forward, and that we're ready to receive that. And then, in beautiful synchronicity, right, in beautiful harmony, that request or that input, that influence, that thing that we are intending to manifest, can be brought to fruition in good timing, right? In timing that does not disrupt the grand scheme, right? In timing that allows for everything to fall into place beautifully. If we really but observe you can see the grand scheme so easily, right? Um, we just take a lot for granted. We really do. Because if we really look at how our lives work out from the moment we are born to the moment that we depart corporeal existence, even on a daily basis, from the moment we wake up to the moment that we lay our heads to rest at night, everything, if you really, really observe it, falls into place according to a design. It really does. Even if it doesn't go your favor in the way you might want it to go, it does follow a design. Um, the beautiful thing is that we have the opportunity to impact that design, right? Um, we most certainly have the ability to impact, to shape actually and design our experience in our corporeal forms. But we have to realize, again, this is not just walk around, snap your fingers, and get whatever you want. That would be chaotic. We have to adhere to and work within the flow of, right? I made a video recently about going with the flow because the flow is in your favor. It truly is. The energetic flow of existence in this galaxy is in your favor, right? So go with the flow. Manifest, yes. Know what you truly need to move forward, right? Here's another thing, folks. We can be a little whimsical, right? Um, so when you attempt to manifest whimsical things or things that you don't really need, things that you or even situations or scenarios that you might even think you need, but you really don't. Uh, there is a certain point at which your higher self will intercede as well, right? Because you could really manifest some things that don't work out well for you. You could manifest things that would set you back in your evolution and your spiritual maturation. But there are times in which your higher self steps in to sort of quell all that, um, which is good, and it only makes sense, folks. It's you looking out for you. So yeah, man, we really just gotta understand we do most certainly have the ability to manifest, right? We're manifesting all the time, as I say, usually subconsciously. But when we are manifesting consciously, right, um, and we're really putting great intent and energy into electromagnetically attracting what we want, um, do so knowing that you do have that ability and you do have that profound impact, but that it has to happen within a certain flow, right? It has to happen within the grand design. And understanding that and having patience that goes with that, also with understanding the manifestation lag, when you put all those things together and you really are able to perform um, conscious manifestation, right? You really are going through the process of refining your intent, right? Right? That's your magnetism, your intention, your law of attraction, remember? Um, and then you are really putting forth the right um, intensity, the right energetic or emotional charge, right? The electric aspect of your intention. When you are creating that electromagnetic manifestation properly and understanding that it has to happen within the flow, within the grand design, and understanding that, have patience with it because there is some time a lag. So when you take all those things into account and you are able to incorporate that into your manifestation process, then you truly will begin to master the process itself. And then I'll say that when you really get refined in your manifestation process, you will find there are certain things that you are able to manifest just like that, right? And other things you know will manifest accordingly and appropriately, but they will manifest, right? Um, all right, so we just need to understand these things. We need to cognize how the process works. It's our process, folks. Let's own it, right? Let's understand it intricately. Let's have a masterful understanding of it, right? And let's put it into masterful use. All right? Word life. You know what it is, baby. Worldwide movement. Peace, love, respect. Big King Sadiq, I love you all. Please, again, let's build this movement. Like, share, subscribe. I love you all. I'm out.